All right, so we're looking at pre-calculus 30 here, and this is 7.3, number 6, and we're going to do 6a, so pre-cal 30. And we're talking about exponential functions, we're talking about, in this case, solving. Now, there's two different ways you could solve equations, algebraically and graphically. So this one doesn't really ask you to do either in a definitive sense. It just asks you to basically use trial and error here, or use systematic trial by solving. So basically, they kind of want to know if you have some idea as to what this x value should be, and you're testing yourself whether you can center in on it pretty quickly. So for example, if I said, oh, I think I'm going to start with x being 10, okay, or x being 1,000, like where are you in that scale, right? So you think about 1.07, right? If you square 1.07, you're going to get a number that's barely above 1.07, right? So if it's to the power of 2, you're pretty much guaranteed it's not going to be enough. So I'm just going to get the calculator out here, and so let's do 1.07, and we'll go, whoops, where's my 7 there? 7 to the power of 2, okay? So that gives us 1.1. That's nowhere near 2, so it's got to be more than 2, right? So what about 10? 1.07 to the power of 10. Let's see what that does. Okay, well that gets us quite a bit closer, doesn't it? So again, just using systematic trial, so you might go, I think 20 might be a little too high, right? But let's just check it to the power of 20, right? Oh, that's quite a bit high. So we're looking at 11, 12, 13, and you just basically, you can even go to, what does it say here? Round answers to 1 decimal place. So you can even go, 1.07. You could go to the power of, and I don't know, I'm just guessing here, 12.5. Okay. Missed the 7 there, didn't I? So you kind of get it, right? Entry, hello, second function, entry. So let's go back and insert a 7 there. Okay, let's see what that does. So 2.3. Okay, so it's going to have to be less than that. So you just keep going and you center in on the value. Okay. Now, using the graphing technology to check that out, what you're going to want to do is do y equals 2 and y equals 1.07 x, or to the power of x, and you're going to graph them. And so it's going to be y equals 2 is going to be a horizontal line like this going through 2, right? And then this one's going to be, it's going to be something like this when you graph it. And so you're looking for this x value right here. That's your solution, okay? Wherever that x value is where they cross. So in graphing technology here, I'm on Desmos. I've got the red line is y equals 2. The blue line is y equals 1.07 to the power of x. And if you find out what the intercept is there, 10.245. Okay, 10.2. So that intersection point says that that should be the number that goes in the exponent position. So 1.07 to the power of, what was it? 10.245. Or 10 point, let's say 245. You only need to do 1 decimal place to get pretty close, but there you go. That's pretty much 2. So 10.2 might be your best guess there for that. Okay. Hope that helps.